A huge warm welcome to the art blog Art Lovers with me, George Dopamine. I've spent a lot of time recently viewing contemporary art, and so I've been craving the presence of an old master. Happily, the National Gallery have obliged and opened an exhibition on the Dutch Golden Age great Frans Hals. This promises to bring over 50 of Hals's work in the biggest exploration of this artist in London for over 30 years. I didn't go to the last show in 1989, and so I'm really excited about this. The Dutch Golden Age was that period after the Dutch Republic broke free in the 17th century from Spanish rule. It became a Calvinist Protestant state, and one of Calvin's doctrines was that you should not paint religious images. So much of the art of the Dutch Golden Age is of landscapes, cityscapes, or in Frans Hals' case, people. Hals lived a very long life. He was born in 1582. He died around 1666, so he died in his 80s, and he produced a huge amount of work. Out of the triumvirate of absolute Golden Age greats, along with Rembrandt and Vermeer, it's fair to say he's fallen out of fashion a little bit. And he did actually fall out. He's fallen in and out of fashion several times. By the time of his death in Haarlem, where he spent most of his career, he'd become unfashionable by the time he died. He was rediscovered at the end of the 19th into the 20th century. And it's fair to say today Rembrandt is the heavyweight of these three. Vermeer is very much in fashion, and Hals is not yet there. But I'm hoping this exhibition will readdress this. I've been to the Frans Hals Museum in Haarlem, and I can't wait to see what paintings are in store. I'm not going to narrate this because I think I can leave you in the capable hands of the maestro Frans Hals. Put some music on, sit back and explore this exhibition, and I'll see you on the other side. Well, art lovers, I really hope you enjoyed that exploration of the new Frans Hals show here at the National Gallery in London. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's a hit. It's a very, very good show. I enjoyed it really for four main reasons. The first was the breadth of loans from North America and Europe. We got loans from California, Texas, Cincinnati, New York, and many more places in the States. And also from Prague, Madrid, the Louvre in Paris, Berlin, as well as lots of works from the Rijksmuseum in Amsterdam, and obviously from Harlem as well. So there's very, very few London paintings, and obviously the Laughing Cavalier is here from the Wallace collection, the first time it's left the Wallace collection for a very, very long time, if ever. And so that's a real treat. You're basically seeing a wonderful array of Frans Hals works. Secondly, I thought the chronological approach really worked. He lived into his 80s and so produced a tremendous amount of art, and was still producing up until his death. And his style changed, his brushstrokes got looser, they got coarser, and you can see that, and I think that's absolutely fantastic. Thirdly, I thought the curation and the blurbs on the accompanying text to the paintings was absolutely brilliant, actually, and it really gave you a sense of the pictures, the sitters and the artists. I was a tiny bit worried that maybe a exhibition dedicated purely to Dutch Golden Age portraits might become a bit samey, but it absolutely didn't. And we learn what a revolutionary artist Frans Hals was. The exhibition starts off by saying that he should be up there in terms of his handling of the brush with Velázquez and Rembrandt being one of my absolute favourites, and I have to say I kind of agree. This really restores him and actually makes him a very modern painter, because he captured the portrait sitters in terms of attitude as much as in terms of facial expression. And so you're getting this huge sense of the person through their pose. He was one of the first portraitists to bring together the idea of somebody sort of turning round with their arm on a chair in a quite almost being caught by surprise, and that's obviously become a really famous trend within portraiture. Also, I have to say the absolute highlight for me was the room called Invented Characters. Hals is very, very rare in portraying characters with a smile. There was one painting, this one, of a Rommel pot player, and it just started me chuckling. I'm quite tired, and it really uplifted me. And there was, in this room, Invented Characters, there was smile after smile. It was absolutely wonderful. And I saw other people chuckle as well. And that room is really the room. It's like the beating heart of the show. But the other rooms are fantastic as well. And the final highlight, the fourth highlight for me, was the repairing of portraits that had been separated for some cases over a century. These two have come from LA and London to be put back together in their rightful place, and there were several of these, and the whole breadth of the show is absolutely wonderful. So I thoroughly recommend it. I think that £20, which is the admission price, is very, very, very good value indeed. And it is as close as you'll get to a comprehensive retrospective of Frans Hals. There's over 50 paintings here. So I recommend, guys, if you are free between now and the 21st of January, you come along and see Frans Hals here at the National Gallery. It's a wonderful show. Please don't forget to subscribe to the Art Vlog, hit that notification bell for more previews and reviews of upcoming shows across London, the South East and beyond. And most importantly of all, get out there and explore this incredibly rich UK art scene.